You're still thinking about him, checking his socials, replaying memories, crying over someone who didn't even treat you well. You tell yourself it's because you loved him so deeply. But what if the thing keeping you attached has nothing to do with love? What if the reason you can't let go is something far more uncomfortable to admit? Stay with me. This might change everything. We romanticize our inability to move on. We call it deep love, soulmate connection, once in a lifetime bond. But often what we label as love is actually something else entirely, something that feels like love but operates nothing like it. And until you see the difference, you'll stay chained to people who were never meant to stay. Here's the truth that will set you free. You're not holding on because you love him. You're holding on because you're attached. And attachment and love are completely different things. Love is peaceful. It wants the best for someone, even if that means letting go. It doesn't grip, control, or obsess. It flows freely without needing to possess. Attachment is desperate. It grips. It panics at the thought of loss. It says, I need you to feel okay. It's not about him, it's about what he represents. Safety, validation, identity, worth. You're not missing him. You're missing what you thought he'd give you. The version of yourself you were when he chose you. The future you imagined, the feeling of being wanted. That's not love. That's dependency dressed up as romance. Let's go deeper. Part of why you can't let go is because your ego is wounded. Not your heart, your ego. He left. He chose someone else. He decided you weren't enough. And that rejection is unbearable. Not because you've lost love, but because you've lost the narrative where you were chosen, special, wanted. Your obsession isn't about getting him back. It's about undoing the rejection. If he came back, it would prove you were worthy all along. You're not chasing love. You're chasing validation. You're trying to restore your sense of self that crumbled when he walked away. Ask yourself honestly, if he came back tomorrow, but you knew with certainty no one would ever know, no social media, no friends seeing, no ego boost, would you still want him? Or is part of this about proving something? You're not missing him. You're missing the fantasy of him, the potential, the good moments, the highlight reel your brain plays on repeat. Your mind is a biased editor. It deletes the fights, the tears, the loneliness, the anxiety. It keeps the first kiss, the good morning texts, the rare moments he made you feel seen. You're grieving a relationship that never fully existed. This is called positive memory bias, and it's neurologically designed to help you bond. But after a breakup, it becomes a trap. You remember a version of the relationship that was maybe 20% of your actual experience and convince yourself that was the whole truth. Write down every painful moment, every time he made you feel small, confused, or not enough, every red flag you ignored. Read it when you miss him. You're not missing the relationship. You're missing a carefully edited fantasy. Humans are wired to complete things. An unfinished story creates psychological tension, it demands resolution, and a relationship that ended without closure feels incomplete. You keep replaying it because your brain wants to solve the puzzle. Why did he leave? What could you have done differently? Was any of it real? These questions loop endlessly because there's no satisfying answer, and your brain refuses to accept that. This is called the Zeigarnik effect. Incomplete tasks occupy more mental space than completed ones. The relationship ended, but in your mind, it's still open, still unresolved, still demanding attention. Closure isn't something he can give you. It's something you create by accepting there are no perfect answers, by accepting that some stories end mid-sentence and you have to write your own ending. If he was inconsistent, sometimes loving, sometimes cold, your brain formed an addiction. Intermittent reinforcement creates the strongest attachments, stronger than relationships that were consistently good. Every time he pulled away, then came back, your dopamine system went into overdrive. The uncertainty, the longing, the relief of return. That cycle is chemically addictive. You're not in love, you're in withdrawal. Your body is craving a hit. It's no longer getting the obsessive thoughts, the checking his socials, the fantasies of reunion. That's addiction behavior, not love behavior. Love doesn't feel like withdrawal. Love doesn't feel like obsession. If you can't function without thinking of him, that's not a sign of deep connection. That's a sign of chemical dependency on an inconsistent reward pattern. Here's the part no one talks about. You don't know who you are without him. Somewhere in the relationship, you merged your identity with his. Your plans became our plans. Your worth became tied to being his girlfriend. Your sense of self got wrapped up in his presence. Now that he's gone, you're not just grieving him. You're grieving yourself. The version of you that existed in that relationship. The identity you built around being chosen by him. You're terrified to let go because letting go means facing the question, who am I without this relationship? And if you don't have a solid answer, the void feels unbearable. This isn't love. This is identity enmeshment. And the solution isn't getting him back. It's rebuilding a self that exists independently of any relationship. How to actually let go. Letting go isn't about forcing yourself to stop feeling. It's about understanding why you're attached and addressing the real need underneath. Step 1, name what you actually miss, not him, what he represented. Security, validation, identity, a future. Name it honestly. That's the need you must learn to meet for yourself. Step 2, grieve the fantasy. You are not grieving the real relationship. You're grieving the potential, the hope, the dream. Let yourself mourn what it never became. That grief is valid, even if the relationship wasn't what you thought. Step 3, starve the addiction. No contact, no checking socials, no just seeing how he's doing. Every peak resets your withdrawal clock. Treat this like detox. It's uncomfortable, but it's the only way through. Step 4, rebuild your identity. Who were you before him? What did you enjoy? What were your goals? Reconnect with yourself. The stronger your independent identity, the less you'll attach your worth to someone else. Step 5, rewrite the story. You're the author now. The story isn't he left and I'm broken. The story is he revealed what I needed to heal and I'm becoming someone who won't accept that treatment again. Write an ending that empowers you. The reason you can't let go has nothing to do with how much you loved him. It's about unhealed attachment wounds, ego protection, fantasy addiction, and lost identity. None of that is love. It just masquerades as love because we've been taught that obsession equals depth. Real love lets go when it needs to. Real love doesn't destroy your peace or make you unrecognizable to yourself. Real love was never the thing keeping you stuck. You're not holding on to love. You're holding on to pain that feels familiar. And you can release it the moment you see it clearly. He's not your person. He was your lesson. Learn it so you don't have to repeat it. If this opened your eyes, subscribe for more psychology that cuts through the romantic illusions. Comment, what are you really holding on to? It's time to let go. For real this time.